Hi guys, that is a good brew. That is Yorkshire tea. If you haven't had it, try it. I would say I'm the best tea maker in my household. I think there's a science to tea making, and you've got to leave the tea bag in for a certain amount of time. You've got to dab it around in a certain way, and I'd say I like my milk not strong or not too weak. I like it's in the middle. So anyway, that's been backed up by numerous sources. Like quite a lot of people that know me know I make a good tea. So it's good tea. Anyway, today I want to talk about fear. It's what I specialize in as a coach, helping people go from fear to freedom. That's my program. But I want to share something with you guys, a metaphor that really is useful. I went to Alton Towers the other week with my mate, and there's a roller coaster there called Oblivion that is quite intimidating. It's one of those roller coasters that you get a bit nervous before going on, and it's a really it's really good practice going on that roller coaster at dealing with fear, because when you're in the queue line, there's those nerves that come up, and then when you get on and you're going up the lift hill, the nerves are still there. And we were on the lift going up, and my mate said, "Why have you made me do this? Like, why have I done this?" Like he was bricking it, to put it frankly. And I thought, yeah, there's fear inside me as well, but it's great practice going on that ride Oblivion at learning how to respond to fear in a good way, because most of people don't even face fear. For one, they don't even put themselves in a place where they're facing a fear. And secondly, when people do that, they don't respond well to fear. They either fight it or flight it. And let's take the fighting part. If you're fighting a fear, have you ever had have you ever felt fear and you've gone, "Don't feel fear, don't feel fear, don't feel fear," and you push it down, you push it away, and you go, "Oh, I don't want to feel this. I'm not scared, I'm not scared, I'm not scared." And you try and persuade yourself. That's you fighting fear. And that is not useful, because it's telling your subconscious brain that there's a real threat. And alternatively, avoiding the fear. So just avoiding the feeling of fear, just pushing it away and going, "I don't want to feel that. I'm gonna try and distract myself. I'm just gonna fiddle with my phone. I'm gonna play with my hands. I'm gonna scratch my head. I'm just gonna distract myself. Avoid this. I don't want to feel this." Both those responses or reactions to fear perpetuate fear. So what is the correct way? So I'm on the lift hill going up this thing, and I'm feeling a bit of fear. And the way I've learnt to make fear work for me is to embrace the fear, to love the fear, to dance with the fear, to reframe the fear. When I feel fear now, I never like it. I don't like feeling it at all. But when I feel it, I tell myself, love this fear, because this fear will lead you to your goals. It will lead you to grow as a person. It will lead you to the place you want to go to. And I just sit with the fear, and I allow it. I welcome it in. I go, "Okay, you're allowed to stay here. We can work together." I'm not trying to tell myself this fear is it's going to hurt me. I'm not trying to do it. I'm just integrating it. I'm embodying it. I'm absorbing it like a sponge. And that's the way I've made fear work for me. And that's what I do with my clients. So when I'm hanging over this drop of oblivion, I let go. I let go and go, "I'm allowed to feel this way, and I'm gonna enjoy this." And when I come on the other side, the fear diminishes, and I feel amazing. And I'm like, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so grateful that I did that, because it felt amazing. And what I realised is that most people don't even face their fears. Most people don't bother going on the roller coaster. They don't bother doing the things that they're scared of. They avoid it. And when they do feel fear, they fight the fear, or they avoid the sensations that the fear comes up for them, instead of leaning in, instead of welcoming it, instead of loving it. And that is what is creating a disconnect in yourself. That is what is making you feel like you're not living up to your potential, because fear is the biggest obstacle between where you are and where you want to be. And that's why I help my clients really change their relationship with fear, really reframe how they look at fear, and challenge them to take action, because action is the most important step. If you don't take action towards your fears, nothing will change. You can reframe fear all you like, but without practicing it, without feeling uncomfortable and taking actions towards your goals, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have the awareness of your fear, and it doesn't matter if you reframe it. You've got to take action. I always say, if you want different results, you're going to have to do different actions. So yeah, I hope you guys have resonated with this, and if you want more tips on fear, or if you want a bit of clarity on sort of fear that you're experiencing, send me a DM and we can talk. Awesome. See you guys in a bit.